If you guys are just tuning in, we are going to be running Doom Tower today, and today's boss is going to be Sorath the Frost Spider. So before we do that, we're going to take a look at what Sorath the Frost Spider does for mechanics. Let's take a look at that. All right, Sorath the Frost Spider, and we're using Hades' site because it's a really good site, guys. There's a lot of good info on here. And he has a whole area that's dedicated to just like Doom Tower stuff. All right. So here are some of Sorath's abilities before we get in and start playing around with the spider, okay? So Whiteout attacks all enemies, and it places a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Katabatic Winds attacks all enemies and places a block buffs debuff and a heal reduction debuff for 2 turns on enemies under a freeze debuff. Places a 30% decreased speed debuff and a 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns on enemies that have no freeze debuff. Okay. So it seems like this is all about freeze. That this is all about freeze. Absolute Zero removes all buffs from enemies and attacks them. Has a 100% chance of placing a freeze debuff for a turn. The chance decreases to 50% if Sorath is under HP burn. Fills Sorath's turn meter by 20% for each freeze debuff placed by this skill. That's why we talk about HP burn as well. Frozen Lymph. When attacked, has a 20% chance of placing a freeze on the attacker for 1 turn and increases Sorath's defense and resistance if Sorath is not under HP burn. And so that's going to be a passive. And I think that's, you know, why we also looked about the new legendary champ that's coming for the fusion next week, Pixneal. She's all about freezes and freeze buffs, freeze debuffs. So she seems like she's kind of made for this boss. Purge by Flame is also a passive. It revives Sorath the Frost Spider with 50% HP, a full turn meter, and all skill cooldown reset if Sorath is killed while not under HP burn debuff. Also spawns 2 spiderlings. Sorath can have a maximum of 2 spiders in battle at any time. So yeah, I guess this is where a lot of people were struggling today, is they would kill the spider, but the spider didn't have an HP burn debuff, so the spider just rests back. The Sorath Spiderlings, there's 2 of them, remove all debuffs from Sorath and instantly transfers decreased defense debuff and weaken to the Spiderling if not under a leech. Will convert debuffs to weaker versions on transfer. And Invincible Scales is also a passive, which is normal. It seems a lot of these bosses are immune to all of these. So they talk about the strategy for this is to kill the 2 Spiderlings as early and quick as possible. They talk about high resist, and she's not immune to turn meter. So they talk about you could bring Armiger, Allure, Sylar, or anybody else that manipulates the turn meter. For sets, it's suggested Resistance, Untouchable, Immortal for examples. And for some champs, they talk about the HP burn. So we have Ultimate Gallic. We also have Ignatius Tyrants, Ixlamore, single target HP burn. Hey, Super, thank you so much for the I appreciate that, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you very, very much for that. Another boss to bring a cold heart. Yes, that's what it looks like. And so we talk about here single target HP burn. So Coffin Smasher, Jotun, Kalia, those are just some examples. Okay? Yeah, so it seems like people are being able to bring out some champs that they weren't able to use before, and they're being useful in Doom Tower. So this is pretty much the kit for Sorath the Frost Spider. So let's go ahead into Doom Tower. Okay, so Doom Tower, let's go. And today's secret room should be magic champs only. All right, let's move out, fam. Let's move out. So I'm going to add in Elegaius for a bit. All right, we're gonna see how we do. Yeah, Coffin Smashers are rare, should be easy to get. Oh, I see what HG was talking about, his precious tenders. The precious tenders, that's so sad, HG, I'm so sorry. HG, how much did this stage hurt you? With all these reliquary tenders in here. Elenarl Nuke should work like a charm if you had her. Nice. I actually do not have Elenarl. Did you remember to spin the wheel first thing this morning? Why was I supposed to spin the wheel this morning? Also, hi. Hello, Who. All right, let's go. So far, so good. Good morning, guys. If you're just tuning in, we are working on day 3 of Doom Tower. Today's boss, no, it's day 4, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Day 4 of Doom Tower. And it's going to be the Frost Spider. Does block revive work on the boss? I thought I saw somebody say that it did. If it doesn't say that it doesn't work on bosses. So for example, on Rhodos, it doesn't work. But they were saying that for some other champs, it does. It's just you have to be careful of which champ you're using. Okay. So far, so good. So yesterday after the stream, I was able to level up Armiger's gear up some more. So we'll probably take him with us. So what do we think of like Armiger and Tyrant, Arbiter, Tay-Tay, and who else? Okay, so far so good. Skull Lord, yes, thank you, Noob. That's the other one. So both Rhodos and Skull Lord, it doesn't work. Because they're saying that it doesn't work on bosses. And that's the thing, is these count as bosses. Champs that reduce by % of damage work. Champs that reduce by % of total HP won't work. Okay. I will say Alagaius has been nice in Doom Tower as well because there's a lot of duplicate mobs. So that's been nice. Except these umbrals are going to be annoying in a minute. So for those of you that have played against the spider this morning, the Frost Spider, what have you thought so far? And were you doing normal or hard mode? Alright, so you guys can't hurt them, not yet. Not yet. Soon. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I love that too, Garf. I love when he does that too, it's great. Hard mode with Venus was easy. Nice, Rand. That's great. Normal for now, hard later on. We have enough time. We do have enough time. The normal Frost Spider wasn't difficult. I had 2 burners. Didn't think it was that bad. We have a Tyrant. I do too, Cub. Need to level up your Doom Priest and Mazo Mage. Both of them, by the way, if anybody's looking for a Doom Priest or a Mazo Mage, if you don't have them, they are part of this week's summon event. Fennex might be good too. That is true. His A1 is a block revive. You have a level 60 ultimate Garlic. Just need to regear him. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Azura! Leila has the sickest gameplay ever. You do need both of them, but you really want to hold your shards. Yeah, Sir Ginks. So I think if there are champs tomorrow that you don't have, They could be worth it. Exclamation mark events. So offhand, I remember that it's Tyrant, Blind Seer, Mazo Mage, Doom Priest, and a handful of other champs too. Yes! Correct, Noom. A lot of new champs next week should also have a Doom Tower specific aura, which would be really nice. Right now, all you can do is use your all battles aura. But the first one that we saw that has a Doom Tower specific aura is Yakarl. Ya boy Yakarl has a Doom Tower specific aura. You're still hunting for Frozen Banshee? Gonna be pulling your Ancient Shards. Well, do you have mysteries though too? Because you can get her out of those. I'm pretty sure of all of the Frozen Banshees I have had on my account, most of them, like the duplicates, for example, like Apo and Frozen Banshee, I want to say most of them came from Misery Shards. You have 95% of the rares, but not Banshee. Oh, goodness. You don't have Kale yet. They have so many champs what don't have auras. That is true. There are a bunch of champs without auras, too. So that makes me wonder if they're going to go back and give Doom Tower auras to some of the older champs, or if they're just going to give it to new champs. So I think we're going to have to see what they do. Mysteries in Doom. You have like 5 Kales. I have a bunch of Kale salads as well. All right, so the secret room for today, I believe, is supposed to be magic champs only. So we'll come back to that. Yeah, the RNG is usually what gets you, right? Because you just never know what you are going to get, no matter how hard you try. And it's not so easy as just pulling a champ that you want. That doesn't happen. Hi, Bumlord. Took you 200 days on your main to get Kale? Oh, boy. That's a lot of days. 2 Rotos. The hard special room is Epic Lizards. That's so weird. Were the Dark Elves once High Elves? I believe so, King, and then they were exiled. We could check out their faction. Oh, which, speaking of, my next Raid Story Legend will be on YouTube tomorrow, you guys. And also, exclamation mark gems. If you have not entered my gems giveaway that is on YouTube currently, and it ends next Saturday, you use the link, exclamation mark gems, and use the link. Yeah, we'll check their in-game lore for a minute, but yeah, that would be my guess, is that they once were High Elves and they were exiled. Don't miss the giveaway. Thank you, Bear Bear. There's gonna be 5 winners. So Sir Ganks, it's gonna be 5 winners. Each winner will win 540 raid gems. Hi, Amargosa. Good morning, Queen Leila. Hope you have a wonderful day. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you. Maneater, if you could stop that, that would be great. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Marbles! All right, we'll go play a game of marbles. Okay. Let's go. Video and food. Food is very important, and I hear you. I have to work on 2 after stream, so I hear you. Never Lackey. Oh, everybody in here is always lucky. Yes, congrats to the winners. Congratulations. So now, what are you having for food? Because you know I'm a foodie, and so I usually have to ask what people are eating for food. So what are you having? Kova, gamble half. I think you have to do gamble and then 50%. I don't know if half works. Oh no, you lost your 100. Reindeer-shaped crumpets with bacon and cheese. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Do you post pictures of those fun creations anywhere? That sounds great. Oh, guys, I think today's the last day to vote for the raid content creator awards that Hades and Saf are doing. I think today's the last day if you guys haven't voted. Their shop bought crumpets. Moby, thank you so much for using your Prime. Hey! Thank you so much. You could have used your Prime anywhere. And you chose to use it here, so thank you very, very much for that. That really means a lot to me. Guys, so what we do in this channel is all subs. You get 19 tier 1 emotes. You get access to the sub-only Discord channel. You get no ads, and you also get a fox with your name on it that goes into the Book of Memories. And I make these foxes every Saturday for Sub Book Saturday. You get a choice between red, orange, blue, or gray. Just let me know what color you would like, and we'll make it for you on Saturday. Oh, yes, Godfather. Thank you. 1 second. I'll permit you. I think it's still going on. There we go. You're all set. Need to take the dress off. Oh, that's right. Are you still dressing up as Mrs. Claus? And get some food. Have a great rest of your stream. Az, thank you. Mwah. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your food. All month? Well, that's okay. What's wrong with that? Moby, no problem. Found you recently. Oh, nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello to me, and I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate the Prime sub. Like I said, you can use that anywhere, and you chose here, so thank you. All right. Let's go. Oh, I think somebody asked if I was going to be playing Cyberpunk. No. But I do have friends that are streaming it, so I'll end up watching it there. Hi, Gaddy. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope your Thursday is going really well. We're working on Doom Tower if you guys are just joining in. Do you use Elaine for dragons too? Well, we know what Elaine thinks about dragons.
Fatality.
That's usually Elaine's experience with dragons. She's delicious. Alright, so I think we have one more. We have one more floor after this, and it's gonna be the Frost Spider. King's like, I'm glad you liked that. You were surprised at how easy the boss was. Yo, Leila! Let me borrow that Arbiter real quick. Yo, Leila. Let me borrow one of your 2 tyrants real quick, Leila. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that the Frost Spider was pretty easy, but early on, I mean, this is early on, right? Like, we're expecting it to be more difficult later. Hi, Kobe. Good morning. So I'm thinking for Frost Spider, Arby Tyrants, Tay-Tay, Armiger. Do we leave Elaine in there? Maybe. The Scarab is a tricky one. Oh, you're talking about the Scarab King. We call him Tamatoa from Moana. That's what we call him. Oh, Moby, that's nice. Okay, so have you been playing hard enough to get Haikatoon then? Because I think you get Haikatoon as your 30-day login, unless if you summoned her. Ursuka or Verkumkar. I want a Chonky as well. I would love to have Chonky, but I don't have him. We probably could have brought Kymar in here to strip these buffs, but it's all right. We'll wait. Oh, well, I mean, she took some buffs off, but not the right ones. Yes, we did see that. That block revive works, but it depends on the champ that you use. So it's not going to work with Rhodos or Skull-Lord. You have to use the other ones. Nice, Moby. Okay, so you got Haikatune as your login. Seems like you're doing well then. So usually, you want to work on trying to get your first 60. It's going to be better that way than trying to get like 550s. You want to try to get your first 60 and then work on your next 60 and kind of keep going like that. When are they doing the fusion event? So Gaddy, the fusion for Pixneal is scheduled for the 14th, which is Monday. I asked yesterday to confirm that, and that is still the case, is we will have the fusion for Pixneal starting Monday. Okay, Frost Spider it is. So I think we're still gonna keep these two. We're gonna take Tyrants. Are we gonna take, we take our Armiger and see how he does. Armiger. Rhodos won't help there. We can keep Baby Girl. All right, we'll see how they do. Skull-Lord. And some of those. Yeah, there's something you just don't want to bring in. The events and tournament tomorrow have nothing to do with the fusion. That is correct, Gaddy. Exclamation mark events. Tomorrow is a times 10 events for champions, but it has nothing to do with next week's fusion. Yeah, we're gonna get a Void Shard after we beat the Frost Spider. Oh, you're worried about it. No, you're fine. So with that, you can opt to not pull shards tomorrow if you just want to wait. Yeah, I might switch in Cold Heart after this. Ooh, that animation was neat. Yeah, we might bring in Cold Heart because that's right, is you can manipulate turn meter on this boss. So we might bring her in. Burn, baby, burn. You did everything on the 2X. They did a really nice job with the Frost Spider. This boss looks really neat. They did a very, very nice job. Okay. Oh, and she only has like 2 little baby ones down here. Okay. Notice all the crystal eggs in the back. Yeah, they did a really nice job just with everything. I'm impressed. So far, so good with Doom Tower. It seems like it's good content. It's fun. I like the designs. I think they did a great job with the bosses. This one looks really neat, the Frost Spider. And I know people have been asking if they were going to be changing affinity on the bosses. They're not going to. But they did say that they will be bringing in some more new bosses to add to Doom Tower. Gaddy, I think you're talking about the other spider. You're talking about the nether spider. This one's only 2. Oh yeah, I ran a poll to see what our demographic was. Yeah, Gaddy, the second boss is the nether spider. The other spider's much harder than this one. The other spider's much harder than this one. 1 dragon, 2 spiders, and the Scarab King, yes. The other one's harder. I do have the nether spider on one of my YouTube videos as well, too, from 2 days ago. I think, right? 2 days ago? Okay. All right. Yeah, this one isn't, it's not difficult. It's just tedious, I think, right? This one just seems very tedious. So the trick with this one too is going to be either the block revive or he has to have HP burn on it when it dies. Oh, you're talking about my Armiger. All right, Spiders are dead. So Tyrant has to get the HP burn on him again. When it dies, it has to be burning. Or what we're gonna end up doing is maybe putting 2 Tyrants in here. So it's gonna res. Oh, it didn't res. Oh, because he blocked it. Hey. No, I don't have to put Coldar instead of him. He did just fine. He did good, and that got us our Void Shard. All right, lay to rest, baby. Boom. Okay, that worked out well. Because no chat wants to see the secret room. So today's secret room, I believe, is Magic Champions only. Oh, look at all my Death Knights. Death Knights are like, can we come out to play? But they're not grown up enough yet. If they were grown up enough, perhaps, but they're not grown up enough yet. Otherwise, they could. All right, let's try that. Beat it with Death Knights. Wouldn't that be great? They're just not leveled up enough yet. Oh, we'll let them out of this. This should be fine. Now, that would be funny, though, wouldn't it? To use all Death Knights. That would be great. Because you guys know I would if they were ready, but they're not. They have more training to do. Level them to 60 and do it. I would love that. I think Plarium should make an advertisement with me and Death Knights. I also agree. It makes the most sense. It's a very logical thing. Considering I'm very pro Death Knight. Techno! Thank you so much! Give this sub to Ash and Lurker. Hey! Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey! Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Techno. Thank you very much. We'll spin the wheel in a minute. And I think we still have... We have the red wig from yesterday, right? So maybe we'll get a hat or some ears or something that we can add to that. And then that would match like my Spider-Man shirt, all of that. All right, perfect. So we completed the secret room. It was easy enough. It was Magic Champs only. And that got us 3 more Archmage fragments. All right, so I'm going to put these guys in here. Mick Hoot is in charge. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab the red wig, and I think I have to go grab the Santa hat. I have the reindeer one here, so I'll be right back. Mick Hoot is in charge. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. And here we go. You guys got a red wig and Santa hat. Red wig and Santa hat. So thank you guys very, very much for all the love, all the support. You guys are amazing. Let's play. The vault doesn't work. It does. There's just a cooldown on it. There's just a cooldown on it, but it works. All right, so twice beating the spider boss, Armiger was the one that beat it. With his later rest. Yeah, new commands. I think all the commands have a cooldown. It should be very small, like maybe 5 seconds or something, maybe 5-10 seconds. But all of the commands have a cooldown. All right. What do we think? Try adding in another HP burn? I don't know. It seems like they're doing fine. Oh, you misspelled it the first time. It's okay. It's hilarious to see the reviews out in one night. Commands need books. Oh my goodness, Techno. All right. Okay, so pretty much every time we've beat the boss today, it was Armiger's later rest. So that works as well. I know we talked about some strategies on beating the Frost Spider. So if the Frost Spider does not have HP burn on it, when it dies, it reses back up. However, you're seeing that Armiger uses his ability, later rest, and it's worked every time. And that is... attacks an enemy, damage inflicted is proportional to defense and increases according to enemy max HP. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. Yeah, so what's really nice is this is working on the Frost Spider, and it doesn't say anything about not usable on bosses, so it works. She won eternal life, eternal power, to end corruption, all kinds of things. That's what she wanted. You have about 300 shards to pull on next event. Oh, wow, Frazier. So are you saving it for the fusion event next week? Or are you pulling shards this week? Exclamation mark event. Tomorrow starts a 10x event. For some pretty good champs, too. Oh, yeah. Ella Gaius is one bad grill. Hello, Moo. Ella Gaius is one bad grill. Yeah, 300 is going to make the champion chase really nice for you. If you're going to save it for that. Should be really nice. For the event, if it's a double event, we don't know yet. I mean, this week is going to be a 10x. And then next week is going to be a fusion. So we did upgrade their gear a little bit better yesterday after stream. Painkeeper and Armiger. We're able to upgrade their gear a little bit better. So we can see if we can do a better time than yesterday. A 2x void. Oh, you know what would be nice? If they did something like that with the Christmas champs, like Sir Nick. Okay. So Armiger's getting in his decreasing max HP, which is nice. You're stuck on the boss, says Glad. This boss is tough. So we beat it yesterday, but we kind of bullied our way through. We bullied our way through and did it in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Then what we did yesterday was we ended up getting my Painkeeper in there because she had a shield set on. And there was a shield set immortal. And then Armiger we put in with a destroy set and divine speed. And we were able to knock it down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So yesterday was much better too. And we did spend some time upgrading their gear a little bit after stream. But again, my Armiger is only 40, so he needs more. Madam Saris, I don't have Madam on this account. It'd be nice if I did, but I don't have her. All right, so 3 minutes. $317. Well, yeah, she is undead, right? So she could look like anything under there. We don't know. 3:30. Oh, much better. So far, better time than yesterday. So we were looking to beat 4:30. Is what we're looking at. Getting close. Okay, we did. All right, new best time. So 3:51. That was good. So we knocked it down from 6 minutes and 30 seconds to 3:51. He should be doing, again, he should be doing much, much better. Much, much better once we get him leveled up more. Because right now he's only 40. And I ran out of silver, so I think his gear is maybe like 12s, like 8s and 12s possibly.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, you can catch us live on twitch.tv/LeilaFoxNation 4 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on by and be part of our community, and we'll see you there.